Before I have to shut down the program. Okay, we're continuing on. Math in the PM. 7.5 reflections, line symmetry, and this time we're looking at this. Now, what Kiana had been saying is you got to read carefully to see where it's reflected. This time it says a line through 2 on the y-axis. Now, here's what this means. 0 on the y-axis, 1 on the y-axis, 2 on the y-axis. This is the line through 2 on the y-axis. You guys follow that? So if I reflect it, that's my mirror line. This spot is 2 below that mirror line, right? And this spot is 2 below. And this spot is right on the mirror line, so it doesn't change. You guys follow that? So I'm going to draw in one color my mirror line just to make it easier. This is y equals 2. 2 on the y-axis. So I'm color coding. Then what am I doing? I'm using that to make my mirror image. Well, A is mirror image. It's on the mirror. It stays on the mirror. If I look at a mirror and I'm in front of the mirror, B, this spot here will be the exact same distance behind the mirror. C, this spot here will be the exact same distance behind the mirror. You're doing this as with me. Now, you can do this freehand. Better if you have a ruler, but I mean, there. That line isn't drawn perfectly, but it's good enough to give you, looks like a little house tip sign. Yep, yep. Okay. Pause it while you guys are catching up on this. Everybody's caught up now. Okay. So what we need to do, hi there, is write the reflection. Okay, we did that. Write the coordinates of the larger shape formed by ABCD, and image. Were you here 2 days ago for this? If you weren't here, if you don't recognize this reflection stuff, were you here at all this week? Okay, so then take out this candle, the one that started with a picture of water reflection. Okay, so the coordinates, this is the next part here, write the coordinates. I want to write that of a larger shape. So you're going to do this. So let's go through this. So I'm going to go like this: A, B, C, D, and then I'll continue on. Coordinates of A. Do you guys remember how to do coordinates? What comma what? If I call this the x-axis, this the y-axis, which one is listed first? The axis first. So A is at 1, 2 over for the x, 1, 2 up for the y. So I put 2 comma 2. That one you can get mixed up and still get it right. Now B is not the same. B is over on the x-axis. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a height of 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 4 comma 4. C is 6 over on the x-axis, height of 4. D is 6 over, height of 2. Now, when I'm reflected in, A and B stayed in the exact same spot. So I won't give them a special name, but B's reflection, we're going to call B prime. And then C prime. It's like a little tick mark. So we're going to then put B and C prime. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put it, normally I go straight down, but I'm going to put B prime right beside that and C prime right beside that. Now, B prime is still over 4 like the B one. But it's on the 0 height. It's on the x-axis itself. So 0, 4, 0. C, similar story, 6 comma 0. Now, I won't have you write the last part, but let's just talk about it. Describe the larger shape of its symmetry. Obviously, it has symmetry because it was formed by reflecting. So it has one line of symmetry, and that's how we formed that larger shape. I don't know what else we can say about it. Like I said, it looks like a sideways house kind of building. On the spot, Nicole. I am going to be moving it on now. You're watching a couple people. Good. Well, you guys can see already where I'm going to slide to. Draw the image of ABCD if there's a reflection in the vertical line to 6 on the x-axis. So you see how this problem is different now, just like Kiana was saying earlier. Be careful. Find out where the mirror line is. 6 on the x-axis is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is my mirror line. X equals 6. Draw that in first. Then write the coordinates of the larger shape form. Well, let's form the shape. I think of this as B is 2 to the left of the mirror, so it's going to be 2 to the right of the mirror. A is 4 to the left of the mirror, so it's going to be 4 to the right of the mirror, and I'm going to catch all this thing. Right? And then I'm going to call this B reflection, so B prime. A's reflection, so A prime. And I think we know how to describing the shape and the symmetry is once again one line of symmetry. We created it. Let's go A, B, C, D. Now all A, B, C, D is the exact same as the other one. It's the E prime and A prime. Okay, let me go with this here. A is 2, 4, 4. C is 6, 4. D is 6, 2. A prime 6, 7, 9, 10. B is 8. Okay. You know how to do this, eh? So, a few seconds for this. Upper. All right. D, what are you talking about? Like the letter D, like this one? It doesn't have a reflection because it was right on the mirror line, the reflection line of same shape again, but this time, oh man, there's a vocabulary word. Draw the image of ABCD if there's a reflection in an oblique line. You know what an oblique line? It's not straight in. Oblique is at an angle that's not 0 or 90, like not straight in or 90 degrees or something. That's a formal definition. And they say it's the line going from 0, 0 to 6, 6. Oblique line going from 0, 0. We call 0, 0 the origin on a graph, the center of the XY axis. The 6, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Looky here. I'm going to go through it. More of a line segment, you know, I mean, just show you. That's my mirror line. Well, we've done ones like this. Now we just got to use coordinates. Ronnie? Up here, Ronnie. Really? On your phone. So to do the reflection, A and B sit on the lines. They're their own mirror image. We're not going to do anything. But just think of this. If D is right here, it is two diagonal boxes away. So I'm going to go two diagonal boxes right there. Call it D prime. Tick mark. C, similar thing. I'm going to go one diagonal low and put my tick mark there. So C, tick mark. Let's join the dots then. We've got a reflected shape. Then the same coordinate thing. You know what I'm going to do because I can do this. I'm going to snap these coordinates from here. Because I can do that. Copy. Paste them in there. Save myself some ink. Except that it actually didn't copy. Not a secret. I'll try it again. If not, I'll allow it to do rewrite. You guys know how to write them. And then I'll do my C and D prime. Their reflection. I'll tell you something about 45-degree lines of reflection that run through the origin. They have a formula later on in grade 11 and stuff you'll call y equals x. They always just reverse the coordinates. The 4, 6 becomes 6, 4, and so on. Okay. But there you are. We're all caught up. And do we understand how to read these points, like the x, y stuff? Should be a bit of a review. Charlotte, are you not doing well, dear? I need you to try. Keep alert, okay? Well, I'm going to look. I see I need to give some people time. All right. You caught up pretty much, Trey? Yeah? Okay. I'll wait for another. So, state the number of lines of symmetry in each design. Now, I'll tell you this. We just took one shape. Within that one shape, there's a line of symmetry, right? Each one of those shapes, consider them individually. But we're going to look at the whole thing. That whole picture. Is there any lines of symmetry or not? So if this is in the middle, like, well, okay, look at this. To the left and to the right, those are the exact same as you go up. In the middle, this one is just as far as this one. It looks like in the middle. Yeah. Okay, you're not sure? That's what you're saying? I am colorblind though, so is it the same? I don't notice the colors like that. Like I can see that this is different than this. I don't know. Okay, think of this as the mirror line, right? This is just as far as this one. They're mirror images of each other. This one's just as far as that. That's a mirror image of each other. And this shape itself is a mirror image, right? Like of itself down the center. Well, I just exploded it. Okay. So we get that one. There's one. How about this picture? How many lines of symmetry? This is a little easier, actually. There's one. Okay. And it's straight down the middle, too. Right? Vertical line. Now, I say practice. Why? Because it makes perfect. 7.5 lines of symmetry. I'm going to hand this out, okay? I'll give it to you. I will pause the record.